Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here with Roadrunner Sports, and today we're reviewing the Asics Gel Kayano 27. I was lucky enough to get my hands on this shoe early, and I was super excited. I've put in about 25 miles on this shoe, and I'm excited to tell you all about it. So I ran in the 25 and in the 26, and I would say the 27 is my favorite version so far, and I'll tell you all about it right now. All right, the Kayano 27 overall, you can't do much better if you need a stability shoe, and if you're a neutral runner who's looking for a little bit of stability, but you run on your forefoot, check this shoe out. So those are the two categories of people who need this shoe. You're a stability runner, or you're a neutral runner who needs a little bit of stability, but you tend to run on your forefoot. This is where this shoe will shine for you. All right, let's get into the shoe. It has a lot of technology that I like to break down. So we'll start with the top. We have a single layer jacquard mesh up top. Great, breathable, can't do any wrong there. Like, let's go on to the next thing. We have the exoskeleton heel counter, does a great job there. But what I really want to get into is just the midsole technology. So we have the gel here in the heel. And what the gel does, I feel like, you know, we gotta keep telling people, what does the gel do? The gel. All these Asics shoes have gel in it. Why do they have gel? It's for shock absorption. So when you're slowing down and your heel is striking the floor, that's when you're getting the most shock, because you're getting opposite resistance as the floor. So you're getting a lot of shock going through your body, and the gel is to help reduce that. And we also have the dynamic DUOMAX cushioning right under it, which is a lot softer, a little bit firmer. And then we have the flight foam up here. So we have 3 different cushioning systems in the back, which are gonna help reduce the impact, reduce the shock, and it's gonna give you a little bit of soft support here with the top layer. So moving into the medial side of the shoe, we have the dynamic DUOMAX. You can see it's really stiff here in the midsole. And we have the trustic system, which acts as a medial post, but it actually goes across the entire bottom of the shoe as well. And then we have a top layer of flight foam propel, which is that really squishy technology that really lets you kind of bounce off and spring off the floor. So that's why I said if you're a neutral runner and you need that extra bit of stability when you're hitting that forefoot area, but if you tend to run in your forefoot, you have that extra bit of stability when you're running in the midfoot area, or when you're striking in the midfoot area, but when you make your way to the forefoot where you like to strike, that's where you have the flight foam propel, which is gonna give you that extra bounce, which is what we want. So I didn't feel my toes jamming into the edge either. So forefoot runners, your toe is not gonna be jamming into the edge of this shoe. It has a really great lockdown fit. So we have our flight foam propel here. It's a lot thicker here. You can see on this side. Over here, we have the DUOMAX as well as the Space TRUSSTIC system. Oh yeah, Space TRUSSTIC system, new technology alert, sorry. In the past, we just had the regular TRUSSTIC system, which was a lot thinner. And the Space TRUSSTIC system, I'm not sure why they named it Space. I think it's just because it's bigger. It provides more space from the back of the shoe to the front of the shoe. Could have something to do with something else, I don't know. But basically, what it does is it keeps the middle of the shoe really firm. So you're not getting a ton of flex here. You can get other shoes, like if I get this shoe, the Nova Blast, you can fold this shoe in half basically. So you don't have a ton of support there, what I'm saying, as you do here in the Kayano 27. Like, this shoe it's not going in half. So if you need the stability, this shoe is really gonna lock down and make sure that you're not overpronating. So moving on to the outsole, I guess we're already there with the TRUSSTIC system. We have a ton of AHAR technology, Asics high abrasion rubber, AHAR. I love to say it. And then we have our flex screws here. So you're gonna have that flexibility in the forefoot. That's why I said we have a ton of cushioning up front in the forefoot, as well as good flex screws and a lot of rubber. So the shoe is gonna last you a long time just on the road, a lot of mileage, and it's gonna be a comfortable ride. And if you need stability, it does that better than any shoe out there. I did a live with this shoe a couple of weeks ago, and people were asking me how it compared to other shoes that might have a different type of stability technology. And I would say that this shoe is the type of shoe that you need if you're running on uneven terrains, or if you tend to overpronate a lot and you really just need to stay stable. Like, at all times you need to stay stable. The Kayano 27 is gonna be the shoe for you. If you're a neutral runner who needs a little bit of stability, but you don't strike in the forefoot, don't get this shoe. You can benefit from a stability shoe that has a guide rail technology where it kind of kicks in as you need it. This shoe is going to keep you stable the entire time. So the difference between the guide rails and having kind of the medial posts and the denser cushioning here in the midfoot of the midsole is going to be that this type of technology keeps you stable throughout your ride, opposed to guide rail technology, which is going to keep you stable when you need to be stable. So if you have a lot of pronation issues, I would definitely go with this shoe. If you're a 4-foot striker neutral runner, go with this shoe as well, because it does you a bunch of favors. I mean, it's just awesome. So the shoe comes in at a 10mm drop, and it has about 10.8 ounces, size 9, 10mm drop. So it's a great shoe. They continue to make it better every year, so I'm excited for even what the next year has to offer. But I'm going to keep running in this shoe for the time being. I'm really enjoying it so far. And if you want to try it out and you're a Road Running Sports VIP, make sure to check it out online. You get free shipping with all your orders, as well as 90 days to try out the shoe, wear them, love it. And if it doesn't fit you right, you know, if you need a different type of stability shoe, whatever it is, to get you the right shoe, we'll find you a better shoe that fits your needs. All right, so in the meantime, we'll see you out there on the roads. Stay safe.